What up, y'all? So I had to do this video, man. I wanted to do this video bad. So I caught some things on Twitter. Not sure if people got wind of this yet, but I want to talk about it. So Keshawn Davis fought over the weekend on Shakur Stevenson undercard. And he fought a cab driver. We just gonna keep it all the way 100 like we usually do. He fought a cab driver, which is okay because he's still a prospect, right? So we watching the fight like, yeah, he doing what he want to do with dude. I'm like, okay, that was a good fight. Keshawn Davis looked nice. That's why I said, because I was live streaming during the fight also, Shakur Stevenson fight. But Errol Spence tweeted right that same night. He didn't tag Keshawn Davis, but Keshawn Davis feel as if he was talking about him since they in the same weight class or whatever, or around the same weight class or whatever. And Frank Martin wasn't fighting, so it wasn't rocket science. He just put two and two together. So Frank Martin shared Errol Spence tweet and said he retweeted it with a quote and said Terence Crawford really like that, right? But I usually, put it like this. I think rational about it. Errol Spence trying to fight Terence Crawford right now. Now, since we gonna do this, right? Because I'm all for the fuck shit. I like the fuck shit too. Everything. So, Errol Spence fighting Terence Crawford. Keshawn Davis, what's up with you and Frank Martin then? Since it's like that, I mean, niggas got all the nuts in the world. He like, you know what I'm saying, for your dog you training with. Because this is why I think this shit still from. I'm going to go a little deeper, right? To some people probably ain't paid attention to. Now, right? Keshawn Davis gave his take on Errol Spence and Terence Crawford recently. As in, like, maybe 2-3 months ago. It was some time ago. But I looked at it and I seen the interview. Me personally, I said that's some fuck shit. I did a video on it. You can look it up right now. I did a video on this same interview that I think got all this shit cracking, right? Keshawn Davis said in this interview, man, Terence Crawford gonna beat the shit out of Earl. I love Earl, but Terence Crawford just got way more skill. He just this and that. And everything he said was bullshit. Never broke down a fight or nothing like that or whatever. But what he said was straight up dumb shit, right? Knowing Errol Spence, right? I don't know Errol Spence personally, but just being a fan of Errol Spence and just watching this boxing shit closely, I believe Errol Spence to be one of them niggas that be at the crib just like us. On YouTube. Watching videos, like watching what this bitch ass nigga say, or what this bitch ass nigga say. Watching this different shit, right? And he seen it like, nigga, you can't talk shit to a nigga that has a fighter around your weight class, because he automatically, soon you piss him off and say some bullshit, he trying to sick him on you. And that's what type of situation this is. He looking at you like, that shit look good with a nigga that's letting you punch him. But Frank Martin really like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm around here, I'm his promoter, so and any little nigga talk shit, that's why he put him on Chris Colbert. Think about it. No, I've been following this shit very closely. Think about what happened with Chris Colbert. This is probably why him and Chris Colbert is fighting on Errol Spence undercard, I believe, right? This is just, I ain't got no sources. My name is Mr. No Sources, by the way. When Errol Spence and Terence Crawford fight, hopefully sometime in November, right? I just believe that Frank Martin and Chris Colbert would be fighting on the undercard, which I think would be bomb as fuck, just hard. You know what I'm saying? Big, you know what I'm saying? shot caller type of move. That's the move to make, especially being a promoter. You know what I'm saying? That's putting Frank Martin right in there, right? Right? So, that, because all the shit Chris Colbert said. He was talking shit about Errol Spence, remember? When he was in the gym with Danny Garcia one day, he was like, oh, man, Danny gonna beat the shit out of Earl. Earl too flat-footed. That's his problem, right? That's what he said. Then he got his goofy ass, rainbow, skittle pack, hair having ass, purse wearing ass nigga, got his ass in the ring with some dude who wasn't even really, you know what I'm saying, who didn't have no name. It wasn't that good, right? You got in the ring with him trying to do that little dancing and shit, because niggas love saying somebody. This the thing. These guys who fight off athleticism, they rock with Crawford because they like all that fancy shit. They like all that extra movement, moving around the ring. It's just a difference in mind frame, right? Because Earl don't believe in none of that, right? So Chris Colbert said what he said. He got in the ring trying to do that little pop shot and pretty shit, trying to fight like he pretty. Got his ass beat, got dropped, got fucked up bad, got embarrassed, right? And you talking about him being flat-footed, so what the niggas on the toes gonna do then? You know what I'm saying? You talking about a nigga being flat-footed, okay, so what the fuck? You fighting on your toes, look where they got you. Put right on your ass. So my thing is, this is almost like the similar thing with Keshawn Davis. That's why when I watch those guys, I'm like, yeah, they good. But I don't be super impressed by them niggas. I don't. I look at them, I'm like, all right, soon they get in the ring with one of these pressure style motherfuckers who really, with the shit, they gonna fuck you up. They gonna fuck you up. The moment one of these niggas, a lot of people don't like to look at Isaac Cruz like he's shit, but I promise. My fault, my video cut out. I'm back though. Like I was saying, the moment one of these fighters fight Isaac Cruz, he gonna fuck them up. He gonna expose them. Because a lot of dudes like to do that pity pat shit. Deontay Wilder coach just did an interview and was talking about Derrick James and Errol Spence and how they work. Errol Spence fight exactly how he hit the mitts. That's how he fight in the ring. And a lot of these guys do that pity pat ass shit on the mitts and then get in the ring. Don't do shit like that. That's where that whole era, that whole little style come from. That Keshawn, Chris Colbert, a lot of them guys like to fight. But Keshawn good. But we will see as time go on. But I'm just saying, that's why I don't be impressed by them things they be doing. Because when they get in the ring, right, with one of these pressure style dudes, it's going to look like what Madonna did to Adrian Broner, what dude did to Chris Colbert, what, you know, that's what it's going to look like. It's going to be bad for them because they ain't going to be able to handle them because they so used to pop shotting, throwing one shot at a time, trying to be pretty, right? I think all that shit kind of like came from Floyd, went down to AB, and then trickled on down to everybody else. That's how I believe it went, you know what I'm saying? The tree went like that. It all came from guys looking up to Floyd. Trickled down to AB, trickled down some more, and now it's with the guys right now or whatever, but it ain't nothing but a little back and forth, man. It ain't nothing but a little straightening that can happen to fix this whole situation. You know what I'm saying? Errol Spence has a smaller fighter that wants to take over those smaller division. Me personally, I'm going to jump out the window and get my pick right now, and I know the fight ain't even happening yet. I believe Frank Martin finna beat the shit out of Chris Colbert, right? I think he'll beat Keshawn Davis, too. Because of this reason right here. I believe physically, he'll end up being too strong for some of them. And the type of style where he don't just pop shot, throw one punch, he'll hurt a lot of them dudes. He'll overwhelm them. Throw too many punches. You know, even if it was to go 12 rounds, I think he'll beat a lot of them off activity because of the style. It's the style matchup, man. Like I said, a lot of guys like the pop shot. You know what I'm saying? And then I think a lot of dudes should want to fight Frank Martin because he's attached to Errol Spence. And And I think at the end of the day, it helped you and leverage out a bigger fight because of Errol Spence being in between. You know what I'm saying? Errol Spence just showing up make that motherfucker poppin'. Him promoting it or doing whatever he doing or whatever makes the fight bigger. You beat Errol Spence fighter Frank Martin, then you get to say Errol Spence. You can say shit like this. Errol Spence tried to set me up like he wanted to sick his little dog on me. Like he was gonna do something. I beat his ass. Now what, Earl, nigga? Type shit. You get to pop your shit how you want to pop it. So I think it ain't nothing. You should go after Frank Martin. I think guys should go after Frank Martin. But to piggyback on everything though, I believe Frank Martin is really like that. And Frank Martin, I think he like that too, but I think the style, I think Frank Martin to beat Keshawn Davis. I would pick Frank Martin to beat Keshawn Davis. I love Shakur too, right? I think Shakur even have a lot of problems with them dudes at 135, especially after watching Nat. And he looked good in a motherfucker. I just think he'll have problems, bro. He'll have problems, bro, because when it comes to physical strength, I mean, especially with the style he fought. You know what? I got a video coming up. Y'all smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. You ain't already subscribed, y'all. And I'm out, y'all. Deuces.